Are you ready to take your sports fandom to the next level? With the FanDuel Sportsbook app, you're always in the game. Bet on all your favorite sports: NFL, NBA, NHL, MLB, college football, basketball, soccer, golf, MMA, UFC, boxing, tennis, and even niche markets like Aussie rules and lacrosse. If it's sports, FanDuel's got it covered with endless betting options, from money lines to same-game parlays. Those are my favorite. Funding your account is a breeze. Deposit instantly with over 10 secure methods like PayPal, Venmo, Apple Pay, Visa, MasterCard, or even cash at retail locations. No matter where you are, you can add funds in seconds with a low $10 minimum. And when you win big, cash out fast. Get your winnings via PayPal or Venmo in as little as 24 hours or instantly at a FanDuel retail sportsbook. No fees from FanDuel, just pure convenience. And it's available in over 20 states like Arizona, Colorado, Illinois, New Jersey, New York, and more. The FanDuel app brings the action to your pocket. Download now. FanDuel Sportsbook, where winners play. Next is from our boy Brian Dunlop. No longer with Sportskeeda. He got fired. Did he get fired?
He left, but he's now doing articles somewhere else already. So there you go.
Where? We should find out where he's doing these articles from. So, well, he's a contributor to our mailbag.
Oh, Total Apex Sports. There you go.
Oh my God. The subject is the incredibly flat run of Andrade. Hello, K100. Would I be off base to say that Andrade's most recent run in WWE was a big stinker? They really didn't do much with him. For people pitch the idea of his breakup with Charlotte Flair being turned into an on-screen storyline. Why do you think that never happened? Backstage politics with Flair or a different creative direction with Triple H? This seems like an easy angle to set up. Give Charlotte another man like Damian Priest or Austin Theory. Andrade get jealous? Or they mess with them and he attacks. And there's your storyline. What does K100 think about all this? Why was Andrade's second run with WWE so flat, or do you disagree with that assessment? How would you rate Andrade's 2024-25 WWE run from 0 to 10? What's his grade from F to A+? Best regards, Brian Dunlop at Total Apex Sports. C-4.
Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
4.
Due to I heard one of the criticisms of him was that his English wasn't good. Not good enough, actually, to resonate with fans. Would be the best way I would describe it. And I think that is an issue with him. He should learn this. Bro, people that have been in these states for this long, and you see the people that speak English on the show get a lot of play, you should learn English. It's not hard. There's so many easy tools to learn languages these days. Just put earphones on when you're on. Dude, when you're flying, these guys fly all over the place. Stick the earphones in when you're driving in your car. Instead of listening to music, stick the earphones in. Bro, you can learn Spanish you can learn English in a month. You can literally learn fluent English in 1 month these days, especially when you know a lot of it already. What do you think, Konnan? Do you think that is the lack of decent English hurt him?
Yes, I don't think you learn fluent English in a month, but
improve.
There's a lot of, you would improve. There's a lot of tools out there. And not only that, bro, you're in the United States. So if you get on a plane, if you order in a restaurant, if you check into a hotel, if you're talking backstage to the writers or the wrestlers, they all speak English.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, too. You need to start hanging around with more English-speaking people. Or speak English when you hang. Bro, the Cuban girls at our club are ridiculous. They all talk Spanish together with each other. And a lot of this English is not good.
Right.
And I try to tell them, because they'll bring their friends in, right? And I'll go, they want to get their friend hired. I go, how good is their English good? They're like, I go, don't even bother them.
Right.
We don't need
more.
How
supposed to communicate with the customer.
Yeah, I go, we're right. We want to cut. We have plenty of girls here that don't speak good English. We don't need more. It's like we're tapped out.
Right.
We need girls to be able to communicate with the customers and make them feel like customers don't want to come to a place and they're having difficulty communicating with the girls.
Right.
We have tons of them speak Spanish, so we have no issues when Latinos come in and they don't speak good English to the guests. We've got tons of Spanish girls here. But for the people that English, they're not going to spend money on you if they can't understand what you're saying.
Percentage would you say can't speak good English in your club?
I'll tell you, the other day we talked about this, right? 40% of the girls, were Cuban. Almost 40%, and half of them, their English is not that good.
Now, let me ask you a question. How do they get here? Do they get here on work permits or no?
Yeah, ever since when I think Obama's the one that opened up our relations with Cuba.
Yeah,
years ago, and then they just started flooding.
Yeah, remember we
here.
went to the baseball game?
Yeah. So when we reopened up a relationship with Cuba, now we have their cigars, and we took the embargo off. So now it's easy for them to travel over here. Do tons of they did. A lot of them didn't come straight here. They all went to Miami first.
Right.
Now and then the clubs there, like right now, if you come into our club and say you worked in Miami, where'd you work? 11. That's the club in Miami. It's like, all right, you're hired. That's like the best, by far the best club in Miami, right? So, and there's tons of girls from 11 that come to our club, and like a lot of these girls just they're English. I go, how long have you been here? That's one thing to do. Where are you from? Cuba. Okay, how long have you been in the United States? And they'll say like 6 months. How's your English? They go, so okay. I go, where have you worked before? And they'll go, like they can't understand the questions. Like what club have you worked in Vegas before? Have you? And they don't understand what I'm talking about. I go but basic conversation, like a simple question. You can't answer simple questions. So I say we have nothing. We have nothing available right now.
What if the girl's super hot?
And if they're super hot, we'll make an exception. Right. But if you're like a 7 or an 8,
right?
We got tons of them. Like most of the Cuban girls are hot anyway,
right?
Like literally like 3/4 of the Cuban girls are probably girls you would hire. But some of them will do this, Konnan. They'll do the who's the Shabada. They'll have their phone and try to communicate.
Right.
I go, how are we supposed to give this girl? I go, they have to sign a contract to work here. It's a legal binding contract, and we have to give them an orientation. What if they can't understand what they're signing or understand what we're telling them in the orientation?
Right.
It's like, so whatever.
Like if you can't learn the language of the country you're in, why did you even go there?
Right. Because you make a lot of money here.
All right, but you got to learn the language and make even more money.
That's exactly. They need to respect the amount of money. Bro, these girls make a fortune in our club. Like they're coming from Cuba, like a very low income areas. They're coming here, and these girls are making like $3-4 grand a week. Respect that and learn the language.
Right.
Honestly, I think that might be one of the things with Andrade. But other than that,
but let me just say this.
Go ahead.
He was doing at least he was doing something that I was interested with Carmelo Hayes, where they were just having great matches back and forth. And it looks like they were going to put him in with Phoenix. So it looks like they did have plans from. Now, as far as Flair, if the breakup was acrimonious, the last thing you want to do is be doing an angle with your ex.
Correct. Because then you're going to be arguing over the angle.
Over everything.
And it's just going to break. Yeah. Right, exactly. Right. Yeah. All right.
Yo, what's up? I just want to thank you guys for watching this clip. Don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And join our YouTube membership for hours and hours of exclusive, unedited, uncensored content. And being a member will help you get involved in our upcoming live streams. Thank you for your support. Thank you for riding with us. I know you got a lot of other podcast choices, be it wrestling or other ones. And thank you for picking us. Boom.